Welcome back to Bear Cave Watch Reviews. I'm your host, Papa Bear. Today I've got something a little bit different to show you. If you've watched my channel and other videos, you know that I have a preference for diver watches, but today I have something very different. We're going to be talking about a pilot watch. That's right, today we're going to go over the Ostich GQ043B. What a lovely name. Anyway, it's a watch that's very simple, fun to wear, and for what it is, it's a great value for money. So, especially when you consider that it looks a lot like an IWC pilot's watch, but does not come with the $5,500 price tag that IWC does. So, I picked this watch up, and as you see, it's in the box. It was brand new. I bought it from somebody, so let's go ahead and unbox it. And the box says, "Born to love because of you." I have no idea why. It's like a fortune cookie. But anyway, let's open this up. And there it is on a pillow. It's a very nice looking watch on a nice leather band. And let's see what else is in here real quick. We have a red string with, looks to be Chinese, so I don't know. And some warranty information and how to work it. It's called, it says Alps. So I don't know if that's just the model number, but it definitely does look like a pilot watch. So that's what I'm going with. It's a pilot watch on a budget. So let's take a look at this here. All right, so let's go over some of the basics. It has a 42 millimeter diameter case, 13 millimeters thick, weighs only 70 grams, so it's very light, especially on this leather band. Lugs are 22 millimeters. And one thing I really like, I don't know if it'll pick up on this camera, but look at that textured dial. It's very, very cool. You've got the concentric circles here on the three other subdials, but just a nice texture on that dial. The watch is stainless steel. I'm gonna take a guess, say 316L. Watch the back. It's nice information. It says chronograph, 3 ATMs, and also the buckle is got some nice signing on it, so that's nice. And of course, it says genuine leather. And I've actually worn this watch. I did the unboxing just for the video, but I have been wearing this watch. I've had it for about a month now, month and a half, so I've worn it a few times. I just wanted to do a full review on it. It does have quartz movement in it, so you know it's reliable. And again, that dial just really, really very cool, very easy to read. And the chronograph does work. Let's just take a look here. This top one is going to run. There it goes. Yep, there it goes. I'll stop it here in just a second here. Stop, and you see that second hand stops down there, and it goes back to there for some reason. Anyway, so let's talk about this watch, but before I do that, customary wrist check. I'm wearing the Magir, my homage to the Big Bang and the stainless steel. I love this watch. I'm just trying to get the band to loosen up a little bit and get more comfortable on my wrist. So, all right, so we've talked about the basics. Now let's just talk a little bit about this watch, why I got it, what I love about it, and what I don't like. So, as many of you that have watched my videos know, I'm big on looking for watches on Facebook at the marketplace, Poshmark, Let Go, Craigslist, pawn stores, estate sales, and I found this one on the Facebook marketplace. Talked to the owner, we negotiated a price. I didn't want to pay a lot for a watch on a leather band, and especially being a different style watch, being a pilot watch, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on something that I wasn't sure I was going to enjoy. But the leather band has been nice enough, and I do like the color. It's very easy to coordinate with other things, and I have a NATO strap that I might throw on it every now and then just to different, give it a different look. I do like that it does wear well, and I'll put it on my wrist here in a second. And I also really like that it's not too big. I have picked up a couple of bigger watches lately, and this one being only 42 millimeters It's in a nice sweet spot. The band is not very stiff. It's actually pretty soft and it wears well. So let's put this on the wrist here. And there it is. So not overtly big, you know, and it's definitely not very wide or thick, but it's a nice looking watch. Of course, you've got the quartz movement, so you know it's pretty reliable. Now, if I was going to say there's something that I don't like about it, it's that, first of all, I can't say the name of the brand. I'm not sure if it's Ochstein or whatever. But you can pick this watch up on Amazon. You can pick it up on GearBest, AliExpress. I'm sure they have different names for it. And that's one of the things that I like and don't like. I like that it's readily available. I don't like that I've looked up information on the company and I can't find anything. So I don't know about the overall dependability, the quality control. So for me, when I'm wearing my watches, sometimes I'm a little rough on them. I don't want to, break it. But that's something that has to do. The other thing is that the lume isn't very strong. I'm not going to pop a lume shot. I don't want to do that on my videos, really. But the hands are nice and strong and bright, but the rest of the dial, as easy as it is to read in the light, it is not easy to read in the dark. So that's something that I would say is against it, But for an inexpensive watch, it'll do. My overall feeling about the watch, what can I say? It's I wanted to diversify my collection, get away from the divers and the presidential style watches, and I think I've been doing a really good job about that. This was one of the first pieces that I bought this year to help kickstart that. Would I spend more than $50 on this particular watch? Probably not. Not because it's a bad watch, just I think I'd rather invest that into a Timex Expedition, an Orient Pilot, or maybe even a Seiko 5 field watch that I know has a little bit more history to it, and I know there's more quality control in that. But overall, it's a nice watch for what it is. You can pick it up fairly inexpensive, and I will put a link to the Amazon spot of it on the bottom of the video later. So anyway, like I said, it's not to say it's not a good watch. It's just that I don't like spending a lot of money on inexpensive watches just to add another piece of my collection. Every piece in my collection has a reason, the color, the style, something about it. So again, I highly recommend taking a look on the marketplace, looking around on Letgo, Craigslist, just because there's always going to be some good deals out there. But overall, I am happy with it. It definitely is a nice looking watch. And that dial, you can see it right there. That textured dial looks really good. And if you don't have $5,500 to spend on an IWC, hey, there's always alternatives, and this is one of those inexpensive alternatives, under $100. So something to look at. Again, if you like the video, please subscribe, like it, share it with your friends. Trying to grow the audience and get some more watches out there for you to take a look at. Again, this is Papa Bear, and we'll see you next time.